Hi everyone, I am Kyla Rase and today I'm gonna share to you the correct way of hand washing and when to wash your hands. So let me first discuss when to wash your hands. So first, we need to wash our hands before starting to work with food and food contact surfaces to remove all the bacteria and germs in our hands before handling foods. Next is during food preparation. We need to wash our hands during food preparation to prevent food poisoning and foodborne illnesses such as Salmonella coli. The third one is when switching between raw foods and ready-to-eat foods. We need to wash our hands when switching between raw foods and ready-to-eat foods to avoid food contamination. Also, we need to wash our hands after handling dirty food contact surfaces, because germs can also get onto hands if people touch any object that has germs onto it because someone coughed or sneezed onto it, or was touched by some other contaminated object. When these germs get onto hands and are not washed off, they can be passed from person to person and make other people sick. Next is after coughing and sneezing. So we need to wash our hands after coughing and sneezing to prevent the spread of serious respiratory illnesses like influenza, respiratory syncytial virus that can cause harm to the consumer. Next, we need to wash our hands after smoking, because without washing your hands, contaminants from smoke, which contains over 7,000 chemicals, include many carcinogens and other toxic chemicals, can find their way into the food. Next, we need to wash our hands after touching bare human body parts to avoid foodborne illnesses. And lastly, is after using toilet. We need to wash our hands after using the toilet because it is possible to have fecal material and fecal bacteria get onto your hands that can contaminate the food. And now, let's move on to the correct way of hand washing. So, the first step is remove any jewelries. Jewelries such as rings, bracelets, and watches, also other accessories. Only wash your hands in sinks designated for hand washing. Do not wash your hands in utensils, food preparation, or service sinks. Next, roll up your sleeves and wet your hands using warm water. Next, lather with liquid soap to cover arms and forearms. Next, rub hands together for at least 20 seconds. So the proper way of counting when it comes to hand washing should be 1001, 1002, 1003 until you reach 1020. Make sure to wash your palms, back of hands, in between fingers, and forearms. Also, you can use a fingernail brush if provided to clean under fingernails and in between fingers. Next, rinse hands and forearms in warm water. Keep fingertips pointing down while rinsing. Dry hands with single-use paper towels or cloth roller towel. And lastly, apply sanitizer. That's all. I hope you learned something and thank you for watching.